Hello again, this is Dr. Jonathan Spiro with In-House Physicians bringing you return to work strategies with the COVID-19 pandemic. Last video we discussed health security and how it's a global public health concept, which we can leverage to help guide us in providing an employee return to work policy that's effective and safe. The three components of this global public health security concept are prevention, detection, and response. The acronym is PDR. And on this video, we're just going to talk about the first one, prevention. And we're going to take the health security concept and we're going to integrate it, making a successful return to work policy during this pandemic crisis. So what things can you do to prevent employees becoming sick from COVID when they return to work? The first one is social distancing. If possible, when they return to work, reconfigure or configure your workspace such that there is an opportunity to have workers 6 feet apart. Why is this important? Because droplets are the reason for transmission, and these droplets, when you're talking or coughing or sneezing, can go on average about 6 feet. Okay, that's the first one, social distancing. The second one is good hygiene. And that means reminding people to wash their hands, telling them how to wash their hands, singing the birthday song for 20 seconds, giving them opportunities to wash their hands, especially with blue collar workers who are in a factory. You want to give them a break. So every hour they could go or so. The frequency is determined by the employer, but on a regular basis, they have an opportunity to take a break and go wash their hands. Sometimes workers just can't have the opportunity to wash their hands. So the third preventative measure is giving them hand sanitizer, either in the form of individual plastic containers where they can do it themselves, or with strategically situated hand sanitizer stations within your workplace. The fourth one is disinfection. So you need to disinfect the surfaces, especially the surfaces that are multi-purpose use where multiple people throughout the day are using the same surfaces. Whatever cleaning protocol you have in now needs to be at a higher frequency. This might be once a day now, but it might have to go up to 2 times a day. In other places and other parts of the workplace that are used often may have to be more than 2 times a day. And they need to be using disinfectant cleaning supplies that kill viruses. So you need to check with the cleaning company that they're using cleaning supplies that will kill the virus, COVID-19. Finally, the last tool that you can use for prevention are PPE. What does PPE stand for? Personal protective equipment. I'm not talking about all the gowns and everything that physicians are using, but I am talking about a surgical mask and gloves. Employers, this is important, that you need to be able to secure these gloves and these masks so your employees feel safe coming back to work. Now, does every employee that comes to work need to wear a mask and gloves? No, it's going to be a personal choice. However, they'll feel much more comfortable if you have these surgical masks and have these gloves available to them. And also recommend people that may really want to consider it, such as people who are immunocompromised, have cancer, have diabetes, have chronic lung disease, and other things that can set them up for a bad outcome if they do get infected. May also want to specifically offer these masks to folks that can't social distance, the employees that are in a work environment where they can't be further away than 6 feet from each other. Well, I hope this was helpful in this discussion about health security and the first principle of it, which is prevention, and how we can integrate that into return to work policy. Next time, we're going to be talking about the second principle of health security, which is detection. Thank you so much. It's Dr. Jonathan Spiro from In-House Physicians.